Hey everybody, I'm Tom Ross.
And I'm Michael Majors.
You're watching Verse Series on StarCityGames.com.
And we're back with the Versus series. We're filming this right after the end of the SG Open in Columbus, which was won by Brenda Candio of Black Green Delirium. So we're kind of bringing you some decks from that top 8 today. My side, I'm playing the kind of hybridized 4-color Saheeli version that Robert Graves played to a top 4 finish. Deck kind of tries to use Oath of Nissa to find both has the Saheeli Felidar combo, and then it has a really nice synergy of Felidar Guardian where you can blink it and accrue more card advantage. So it's kind of like a mid-range beatdown deck with a combo element to it and a bunch of grindy stuff. Pretty sweet deck list. I like the look of it a lot. Tom, what are you playing?
I'm playing Green-Black Aggro, a popular deck, not quite like Brenda Candio's Green-Black Delirium. It's a second place deck by Steven Dykman. He goes more of energy kind of route along with the +1/+1 counters of things like Walking Ballista and Winding Constrictor to double up on both energy and +1/+1 counters. I like the Walking Ballista Vertus Gearhulk version. Or I guess both of them do that, but this one has a little bit of energy, plays Glint Sleeve Siphoner, which is a card that I like a lot. I played it in White-Black Humans a little bit. I'm kind of curious to see if it's going to be good moving forward because it's going to have a test to pass of Walking Ballista.
Yeah.
Like in the past, we had Reflector Mages and Jace, the Mind Sculptor tests for creatures. Now we're going to have a Walking Ballista test. I think one toughness creature is going to be weak, but for the meantime, I want to try it out while it's still usable.
Yeah, I agree with both of the things. I think that card is powerful, but it might just not hold up to the Walking Ballista test, as Tom already pointed out.
It may be better against the Saheeli Rai combo. It does, generate value. So we'll see if this deck does good against the combo, but not against the Delirium version. We'll have to see, make some tweaks to it. But something I'm looking forward to playing like in regionals or whatever.
Yep, these are just two good established decks. They're going to be a big part of the meta game going into regionals, and yeah, let's get to it.
All right. Make a
Poker hand.
Yeah, poker hand.
Pair of sixes.
Like a 6-eye.
Dope.
Close to straight-ish.
Straight-ish. All right, I'm back here for game 1. I'm on the play, and don't have a lot of aggressive elements, but lots of good stuff to set up.
You have a completely functional hand, enough lands, enough things to do. Hopefully Siphon or draw me a card. I got the combo going on. It's the combo. You're up.
So I think, I can try to like high roll Servant of the Conduit off this, but I think I will get a better opening if I just lead on this into this. So I'm going to tune for Plains, I believe.
Cool.
Yes.
I just got to Blossom Marsh, that's all. Learn not to goof off my fast lands. Just get them out there. Every now and then you hit a sequence of draws where you just get stuck with a fast land on turn 4. Bloom.
Alright. Now I'm going to go ahead and crack this for a mountain and then play Oath of Jace.
Sweet. I'm going to go draw my card and look at it.
Mm-hmm. Do your thing.
And then I will...
Wait for me to resolve my trigger.
Yeah, I want to hold off on my next play till I see what's up.
Okay. Okay. Ew, maybe I got punished a little bit on my selection. Oh, never mind. I have a force in my hand. I'll just take this Rogue Refiner.
Okay. What will I be doing next turn? Casting this for... I don't think I can double spell next turn unless I play this Servant, so I will. Alright. 2 Jacob Balls and done.
Would love to draw a shock here. What does that do? Could just put Tom in a really awkward spot by just jamming this.
Saheeli.
Yeah,
Probably acceptable.
pretty much. Just like not a whole lot that can go wrong if I just do that. And even then I can just backpedal and start protecting her the following turn if I need to. So I think I like that. It just kind of constricts the options that Tom has next turn. So I'm going to play Saheeli and I'll tick her up.
Okay, I'm damaged for 1.
Yeah. And I'm going to scry this to the bottom, I think. Go ahead.
If I drew a land, I'd be more inclined to play this into this, but now I might have to slow down-ish. What's going on here? If we were to have a cat of some kind.
You mean a cat beast? That specific kind?
This stone stop it? It does, right? You have to you make a copy of nothing before you blink it, I guess. I'll play these, I believe. Alright, whatever. Alright, go.
Yep. Let's see. Draw.
So you could play a cat, but then the cat would have to blink to Saheeli. Saheeli would be on 3, and Saheeli would be on copy the cat, then Saheeli would be on 1. That's my window for the walking ballista to work.
Yep. So I can't combo this turn, but I can just accrue a bunch of value.
That's what I'm trying to do.
So I think I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to play Guardian, target my Oath.
Yeah.
Take the Spell Queller. And now I'm going to... I could just tick up Saheeli and basically guarantee that she stays around.
Work Oath again?
Or I could just minus Felidar Guardian and Oath again. Which...
If you think Saheeli's just kind of weak, you could just trade it for more walking ballista.
Yes, or I could just force the action and force Walking Ballista to die this turn.
Mm-hmm.
Which could be good in the face of Gearhulk next turn. But if I just minus on Guardian, make an Oath of Nissa, then Tom could just attack.
Just attacks it with menace.
Yes.
That's like the minimum floor of the problems if that happens.
But if I just plus, then Gearhulk is definitely annoying. So I basically just lose my Saheeli for nothing. Maybe the face of Gearhulk just makes it to where... Because I don't want this to get a bunch of counters, because it's just going to make my life miserable. So I think I am just going to force the... So I'm going to minus this. I'm going to target Saheeli.
Okay, that would happen.
Tom's going to let that resolve.
Okay, you now have a Saheeli on 3.
I now have a new Saheeli on 3. And I'll do this again.
Okay.
Okay. Good.
You have a 1/4 with haste. You want to attack?
I do have a 1/4 with haste. Yes, I'll attack you.
Okay.
18.
Okay, yeah. I'll draw for my Quincy Siphoner and for my turn.
Yeah, 17.
Oh. I don't have anything particularly good against... Oh, I can't really double spell in face of a combo, I don't think. So I guess I need to pick apart one part of this stuff. Yeah, okay, whatever. Grasp of Darkness, your creature. Whack at you for that much.
16.
Okay, I'm done. Unfortunate, but... If you can't beat this Glint Sleeve Siphoner, I can, well, of course I'm going to draw some cards, but then I can threaten to have a huge menace creature. Which is kind of tough for any deck to really face.
So I could just do this.
Oh, I got energy for attacking my B.
Yep.
I tap? Yeah, I tapped, right.
It's kind of a tough spot. None of my cards are very good at attacking or blocking in this situation. I think I'm just going to lead on an Oath. And I'll pick up another Felidar Guardian. And I will just play this land and say go.
Okay, alright.
Let's get a 16.
Okay. What does that do? So my hand cannot beat untapped land plus Felidar Guardian plus Saheeli. So I guess I just don't try. Kind of one counter. How can I step away where I can kill him a turn after this one if everything goes completely right? I'll probably have him for 7, but nope. I guess he would have probably killed my Glintzy Siphoner anyway by now. Let me assume that would have happened.
Yep.
I'll be slightly hedgy. Alright, about to attack you.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, I'll take 8.
Maybe I'm dead. Alright, go ahead.
Play Spell Queller.
Okay. I'm not dead.
Oh!
Like I said, I knew he had Spell Queller, so I should put a counter on that.
Yeah.
So I was instinctually being hedgy. I didn't really know why.
So close. So what gives me the best chance of surviving? Probably just this. Yeah, I guess just this. Alright, I'll play Cloud Blazer. Go to 10. Go.
Okay, what's up?
This.
Yeah. I don't remember if I got an
Energy on your last attack.
I probably didn't.
Pretty sure you did. I don't know.
That's all right. I can kill you somehow. Let's figure out how. Without me going crazy here. Probably just put all counters on this and that blocks. That'll probably be enough. All right. If this just goes up to 4, that should be enough.
That's not enough. I just double here.
Oh no. Okay. If I put it all here, I do it. It's 5. It's 3 from this and 3 from
3 and then 2. So it'd be
5
and 5.
If you double on this, it's 11. Double on this is 11, I think, though, too. All right, that should do it. There ends up. Distributed counters, right?
Yep, I think that's good enough. Right. Yeah, that's 5. That's 5. Double. Take 11, and I have no other blocks other than that. So, yep, I died.
Let's play a tracker and a fatal push too. Guess that does something.
All right, back here for game 2. I took a mulligan to 6. This hand is a little sketchy. I'm a little worried about our mana situation, but I think it's a keep.
Yeah, I'm at 6, and this is barely a keep too. My fatal pushes aren't good, and I don't really have real black mana, so I can't draw a card immediately off this. Maybe I'll just get swamped eventually.
This is super sketchy, but it's still a land, so.
I think this lets me draw a card off Clint Sleeve immediately. I don't know if it's better than a random card. It's probably not better than randomness. Okay.
Go.
There you go. I'm gonna have to draw these bad cards eventually, so just get them off the top of my deck fast enough until I find an actual black mana. Alright, black. Go. 1.
This is actually a pretty interesting question. I still think I'm just going to default to this, though.
Alright.
And because of our mana situation, I'm just going to go ahead and play this Rogue Refiner. So I'm going to end up with 1 energy. Go.
Plant. Go. Hoorah.
So I guess
Plant down.
and kind of similar as before, end up with 2 energy.
Neat.
Just slowly mana fixing ourselves with Rogue Refiners. Mm-hmm.
This feels horrific. There you go.
Yeah, it's not great.
Can't quite crew, my bro.
Could get fatal push in this scenario, I suppose.
Sure good.
Heck here, Nissa.
I actually even played the Harvester then. Oh well, block one.
Play an Oath of Nissa.
Alright.
Take a Rogue Refiner and...
I can't beat him.
Should I sketchily pass the turn? Isn't clear. I think I'm going to sketchily pass the turn.
Oh no, Silk Sketch. Can I get something dead on my own turn? Yeah. I can't get something dead. Oh, I can get my own Nissa dead. If I needed to. Dang. So bad.
So yeah, I think Tom's concern here is basically if I quell a Fatal Push, then I just have all 3 drops on the board, so...
Yeah, it would be bad.
Not necessarily he can get it on the way back.
Alright, go.
And yeah, I'm just going to play a Spellcaller.
Ooh, good. Not sure if Nissa belongs in this deck here. Of course, it's good with Winding Stricter, but rather be any other card. Trained Armadon or something, but Rizzo.
Given how this game is, I don't care about Nissa enough to spew off 3 damage, or 2 damage rather, so I'm just going to Nissa Tom.
Okay. I'm at 18 life.
Okay. So Thing is probably getting Fatal Pushed, which is fine. I'm just going to tap this way for Prophetic Prism, kind of fix our mana.
Alright.
And I'll go ahead and tap this and play another Rogue Refiner. Go.
I guess I should kill something. I'll kill a Rogue Refiner while I'm at it. Revolt my Nissa died. Okay, now what? What a mess, what a mess. Do I need... Okay, I guess I could... Wanna hit him? Kinda. If I hit him and I have this, it could only block one thing, I guess. Sketchily D up. Making this a 3/3 isn't wonderful, I don't think. Making this a 1/2 is good for the Harvester. Alright, cast this. Think about briefly activate my Quagmire, putting a counter on it. I don't think that's what I want to be doing. I think it's too costly. Gain 3 life. Get hit back for 8. Is it close? Is it close to close? I think it's closer to close than I'm giving it credit for. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm taking it.
Alright, I'm at 17, you're at 21.
Yeah, there we go. So it looks bad trading 3 for 8, but then the number's going to be changed next following turns pretty fast. Because, like,
Yeah,
I
definitely
could be bashing back for, like, 9 and gaining 3 the whole time.
scared of a Gear Hulk or something like that.
Yeah.
Alright, just go ahead and play this, get an energy. I think we can just initiate combat first, so I'm going to do that.
I would be taking it all.
13.
Traded Pima for a dude, but I always call this card Pima. That seems like a name for a card. Wishcar Pima Renegade.
Go ahead and lead on Oath.
Whatever.
Get Saheeli. And I think we're just going to sit tight for right now. I'm going to pass.
Last time I played Last time I played a land, hope it don't hurt me. No, I definitely didn't. I played land last time thinking I might need Quagmire, but I didn't. At the end of it all, at the end of the day. I'm gonna instantaneous spell you guys to whoop up on me. I don't think it's too much. I don't know. Whatever. Recruit this. That just happened, right?
Yeah, that happens.
So, any blocks?
Yeah, no blocks.
Lifelink my guy.
You have 2 in hand?
Yep.
I think we can go ahead and harness lightning this. So I'm gonna tap my prophetic prism.
Okay.
Alright, go up to 7 energy and then spend 5. So I have 2 left.
Oh no.
And I take 3 down to 14.
What card you got? 3?
3 cards.
Now I'm kind of losing a race. So... Nah, go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna spend an energy and play spell core.
Sweet. I think he wanted to change the race so much. I think he wanted this caused me like to die an extra turn faster, so he's willing to spend a card on it. I did have Fatal Push, which I didn't want to cast to a second spell queller. But since this is the last time, I might have Revolt in the foreseeable future. I need to do something. I don't have much defense against flying. This is an extra point. I don't know. I'll pick one of these, I guess. It's not wonderful, but whatever.
I basically just wanted to jam there to be efficient and allow me to set up a Saheeli minus this turn. So I do just want to be very aggressive right now. So I think I'm going to tap this way for Saheeli.
Rats.
And I'm just going to minus on Rogue Refiner. So John Suarez is going to be a Rogue Refiner today. Gain 2 energy, draw a card.
Really like me a Striped Bears. That's an old like Weatherlight card.
And yeah, we're just gonna throw caution in the wind here. Attack for 10.
But the old small creature draws a card. I like. I have to spend energy to activate this Quagmire, unfortunately. Yep. Alright.
Yep.
Let's say 7, go to 6.
I don't even remember if I acknowledged it, but I can tap this way because of Oath and Nissa for Saheeli.
Sweet.
Draw card.
4 of them in that deck. Whoa.
Go. I didn't actually play land.
Ooh, my favorite. I guess I'm not dead.
You're not dead.
I had to use my darn energy, so I can't draw a card next turn if I wanted to. Alright, go. I'll play a slime. Yeah.
Saheeli's sticking around.
I don't have any black. Oh, guess I might need to cast Grass of Darkness.
Man, that's
someday.
lame. No cards. Well, I was just gonna get there the fair way, but I guess we'll just kill you.
You don't have to make that many.
Yeah, it's true. Only have to make like this many or something. So I'm just gonna. I would plus the Healy first. Plus the Healy first. Put Tom to 5. Play Felidar Guardian. Blinks the Healy. Goes up to 3. Minus. Go in.
You got 1. How many do you need? You don't need that many. These are hitting me automatically.
That's true. You are tapped out.
So you need.
So I need 2 damage to get through, and you have 3 blockers.
You need to make 4 tokens.
No, just 2, right? 3. Oh yeah, this isn't a paste. Yeah. Okay. All right. 4 Suarez's will be sufficient.
We're only 3. I'm at 5, so yeah. All right, I doubt this. Okay, we're here for sideboarding. I'm taking out a little bit of the weaker removal spells, the fatal pushes. They didn't really hit much. Most of Michael's stuff is 2 casting costs. I mean, they're not 2 casting costs. They're 3 casting costs exactly, or 4. And it's a little bit hard in this deck to turn on the fatal push without evolving wilds in my deck. I can make clues, kind of, and that's okay. I can kill off planeswalkers, that's okay, but it's just a little bit too tough. East for Harvester and all too good in this kind of combo matchup, but I don't have all that many cards to take out, so I'm keeping in a few, only taking out 1. It is good gumming up the board against more fair stuff like all the Rogue Refiners and whatever. Khalees is kind of in the same boat. That's kind of all it does. And this didn't seem too good, so I'm taking out 1 of that. Transgressor Mind, this is the matchup for it. Everything he has costs a lot, and they're all moving parts, so want to kind of break that up. Stick them with like the wrong half of the deck or whatever. Tyler Shacker seems like one of the better cards to have. it can grow out of range of his stuff, and it kind of just gets incremental advantage, whatever. And Grasp of Darkness is just better than Fatal Push is. It just kills all this stuff, basically. Every card, every creature in his deck. That's what I got going on.
Yep, over on my side, kind of a traditional. Again, if we keep making references to Splinter Twin, but this is kind of how those decks used to sideboard as well. I'm lowering on my combo elements a little bit. Saheeli Rai, 2 of those out of the deck. For more fair stuff, in this case, Tireless Tracker, a copy of Oath of Chandra, which is just generically good in this matchup, and then a Jace to give me a powerful top end. And then basically everything else is just a nod to curve considerations or the fact that I'm on the draw. I don't really want to draw a lot of spell coolers on the draw. If I get behind, then I'm like, my hand is stuck with multiples of these, and it's really difficult to find opportunities to deploy them. Tom will just like attack me and pass without playing a spell. We saw that happen a couple times already. And then Shielded Aether Thief might actually not be that bad in this matchup, but I don't think that Tom is like attacking us too hard on the ground, and I kind of foresee his creatures just eventually growing out of range of this card. So that's what I'm doing for game 3, and I definitely might be mixing it up a little bit based on whether I'm on the play or the draw.
Okay, we're here for game 3. I'm on the play, and this hand looks pretty good. I think I'm going to play this one on turn 3. That's about, yep, that's it.
Yep, my hand looks pretty good too. Just kind of average mid-range hand.
It's not the most aggressive of hands, but I think it keeps them from killing me for a good long time.
Man, I just want to like put the fear in him. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Go.
Well, we have another play.
Oh no, I drew it. So lame.
I do that all the time.
Go.
Bluff the counter spell and just draw it off the top. I'm like, oh man, all my hard work.
Just get max punished here because I can play this.
Kind of been drawing all lands. Isn't great.
Okay. There's that shock.
Okay, there are a lot of removal spells, so I guess these Walking Ballistas aren't doing very much. So what can I not beat? Probably his Tracker at this very second. Oh. Yeah, that could be either one. Well, hot dog.
Man, Fulgur Guardian's not doing much
don't
right
want you
now.
casting that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like, that makes most sense.
Okay.
Man.
What was your land? An island or something?
Yeah, it was an island. Just gonna hold on to this. Just attack for 2.
Yeah, good.
Go.
I was trying to do bust up my thing. Ooh. Ooh. Come to find out, if I didn't cast Walking Ballista until this turn, this one here, I'd be better off if I was scared of a shock. Alright, so up in there.
Yep, 19.
Well,
It's like the slightly weird scenario where Tom just plays a land and says go, but I think I'm okay with that.
that would be kind of weird. I'm kind of scared of shock. I don't know why. If I just played just this, then it just gets Harness Lightning, I guess. Do all my cards just match up against all his cards? Is this what's going to happen? On the stack.
Yeah, I'll just respond and harness lightning this.
Alright, go.
So I stay at 2 energy. Good draw. Play with Vanessa. Take this Saheeli Rai. And might just be able to set up killing all of Tom's stuff. And to further that, I think I'm going to go ahead and shock now. That way he can't easily just get get my servant.
So I guess you're targeting this one anyway,
Yeah.
for the heck of it. Guess I would shoot you.
Yep. 18
everybody.
And I'll say go.
Good stuff. So what was he have? Philgar Govern, Philidor Sovereign, and a Harnessed Lightning.
You know all my cards.
Oh, Saheeli came off of those. No, that's right.
Yeah.
Alright, what can you do?
Yep.
Yay.
You have 2? 1 card?
Yeah, one.
1.
I guess I have this making a clue trigger on the stack or something.
Yeah, this is actually a pretty interesting situation. I can just ignore the tracker, hope Tom doesn't have a removal spell, and just set up the combo over 2 turns. And I'm not even necessarily completely out of gas because I can Guardian the Oath of Nissa. Or I guess if I just draw a land, I can actually just go for the full combo next turn, which is something I hadn't thought about. Maybe that's enough to encourage me just to go ahead and Lightning the Ballista. But if things don't go well, then we could be in a lot of trouble.
Probably should play this. Make him scared. Scared of Grasp of Darkness.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let it happen. That's fine.
Alright, go.
Okay. I will pay an energy and Harness Lightning this.
Alright, shoot you.
So I'm at 17, and
Probably want to use your wilds if you draw a land, you kill me.
yeah, I think that's basically the reason that I chose this play. If I couldn't just draw a land and kill Tom, I would be more inclined just to kill this. Don't think this matters. I just get a plains.
I'm going to draw my card while I'm at it.
Sure.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Oop, did it. All right. So now, play Felidar Guardian, target my mountain, play Saheeli, and go through the combo.
Alright, I died. Guess I could wait on walk for what? My Walking Ballista 1 turn, so I could have 2 counters. Alright, here for game 4, I'm on the play. I have Mulligan to 6, but it's kind of like the last one. Maybe a little bit more powerful. Who knows? Must cry on. Do want a bunch of this, but oh man. Alright.
And my 7 is kind of weird on the mana front, but the spells are fine, so.
Alright.
Alright, that helps a lot. I'm gonna go get a forest.
That's actually one of the least helpful scries because I don't know what I want. I might have just made the wrong decision. Would not be surprised if I didn't.
What did you bottom?
A land, about to miss my 4th land drop.
I see. Alright, play this forest, play servant. Go ahead.
I don't know. Go.
That's a fun one. Don't think there's any scenario where we get punished for leading on oath, so I'm just gonna do that. Might be able to hit like Botanical Sanctum or something. Alright. I think we just want to take this Felidar Guardian. And I'm just gonna play this, get an energy, pay 2 energy, get a Willer Virtuoso, so I go up to 6 energy after all of that. Go.
Cool. Oh, didn't happen. Alright. Didn't miss my 4th land drop.
Lucky.
It's kind of lucky. Yeah, okay. Just doing what deck does.
Gearholt. Yep.
5/5's in.
Yep. This interaction is very powerful. Don't think... Yeah, I can't think of any situation where I'd want to spend 3 energy to make a Thopter. I'm pretty sure Tom would just shoot it immediately and doesn't really get me anywhere. So yeah, no blocks.
15. All right, go.
Now it's really tough to figure out where we want to go from here. I mean, I can make these like small value plays that get on the battlefield a little bit, but if I do that, like if I just play this, then I'm just going to get attacked for a bunch of damage, and that Walking Ballista is still basically out of control.
True.
If I cast this, I'm not actually going to just like burn a bunch of my energy because I'm pretty sure Tom's just going to remove all his counters. And I think I really need to get that off the battlefield. But like if I do this and I just like lose both my things, I suppose I can cast this afterwards, which isn't the worst. Oh no, I can't. I don't have enough mana for all that. I really don't want to take the entire turn off just casting this. So I think what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to play Felidar Guardian and target my Aether Hub.
Okay.
Alright, so I go up to 7 energy. And now I'm going to spend an energy and cast Harness Lightning, targeting Walking Ballista. So Tom can take both of these, or he can kill my Felidar Guardian.
Okay, so what's gonna be left? We're gonna be left with 6 energy, so it probably should be. All right. So, it's only 5 anyway.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, let's go with this stuff.
Okay.
Target all at once, all right.
And
Well, let me do 3 to that right quick.
yeah, I think that makes most sense. But even on my side, I don't think this changes anything, right? Because you can't just let this resolve, or I'll just net energy. I guess you could shoot a Thopter. Sure.
Yeah, this is gonna die before Harness Lightning resolves.
Yeah,
so.
you could make a Thopter, or you could shoot my Thopter if you want. Yeah, I will make 1 Thopter and then I'll pass priority.
So Thopter's made, and then.
So I'm willing to
still
let this
fine with that
resolve.
dying.
Okay.
So that's dead, and then Harness Lightning still targeting Walking Ballista. So it could either kill a Servant or a Thopter. Guess it's kind of easily the Servant then, right?
Yep.
If you made 2 Thopters, it'd been different, probably.
Go.
Since his hubs and the Servant be much less useful without any energy. Okay. My risk of dying somewhat.
A little bit.
How many cards you got? Bunch?
3.
Okay. I think a 3/3 is what I want. Let's get in with that right quick.
Yep, that happens. 11.
Spending my last of this makes it a 3/3, but I think it's worth it. There you go. Oh, yep, 3/3. Clearly announced.
It's a pretty interesting draw. It's like another one of those scenarios where I'm kind of taking the turn off, but if I don't do this now, then I'm in a lot of trouble, I think. Like, I can just, again, build my board with this card. But even just, like, worst case scenario, Tom puts a counter on Ballista, then kind of in trouble. He can just, like, shoot this pre-combat, attack with all of his creatures. I don't have a good block.
Take 6 maybe. Good 5. Dangerously close against pinged out.
Yeah, actually, he probably wouldn't even remove a counter to kill a Thopter, because just... I don't know, maybe he would. If I do this, though, then... I might just die. Yeah, just from an efficiency standpoint and fear of death, I'm going to play a Cloud Blazer.
Alright.
I'll go to 13, draw 2, and go ahead.
Probably attacking with my Gear Hulk and my Walking Blessing and seeing what he does. I gotta click back with everything actually too. And still see what he does. What's a bad block? Just this? That's not even that bad. Let's look up some hypotheticals. Would he even do this? You probably don't want to fill out our Guardian in combat. I don't know how he's blocking. You figure it out, I'm done.
Okay, so if I do this, then there's no combination without a removal spell or something like that that Tom doesn't lose his Ballista, because he can put a 4th counter on it and I have 4 damage, or he can kill a Thopter or whatever, and it all cancels out. You have 2 cards.
Oh, yep.
So the only question kind of becomes, can I beat a removal spell anyway? So if Tom just has Fatal Push, he can order 1st, 2nd, and then push the Guardian, which is like pretty disastrous for me. Let's see. If I just do this, which is like the kind of cowardly stay alive play, then I'm not sure I'm actually gaining any headway. I'm taking a bunch of damage. I got a 9 this turn. Still Ballista threatening me, and I don't really have any ways to catch up in my hand, and there's no potential for me to combo. So I think I'm just going to triple.
Oh no. I could cowardly kill the Felidar Goblin, or Sovereign thing. Felidar Guardian. Or I could not. In which case you take takes my whole turn, huh? Maybe this Blessa shouldn't have attacked. Who's even winning if I kill this? And that's all I do in this whole turn.
Could put me to 3. I guess that's a consideration. Might just set you up to kill me with a Ballista down the road.
4 cards, can't beat much. Maybe I may have blew it, I don't know. Whatever, I'm gonna kill this stuff.
Okay.
It's just 7. I think I'm just set back too far from doing that. Alright, I got a clue, go. I guess I'm kind of threatening to draw Fatal Push and off this clue.
That's 7.
Definitely felt much safer if I didn't attack with the Ballista. Guess I didn't really see that block.
Pain Energy. Oath this. Felidar Guardian. Oath this. Shoot this. Go. Yep.
Ugh. Tank 7, really? Alright. Yep, what's up?
Look. -5.
-5. Go.
Alright. Not sure how I'm supposed to tap this. It's pretty close, I think. Definitely want to leave up one hub, I guess. So maybe just do it like this. Yeah. Tracker, make a clue.
Okay.
Don't think there's much downside to waiting, so no 2-mana white card I can draw, so I guess I just tap like this. Make a 4/3 tracker, draw a card. And just cast Tune for a mountain. Pass the turn.
Okay. Spell? Ooh, spell. What does spell do for me?
Yeah, so it's just get island.
Oh, I guess
Yeah,
it's just something.
Get island. I don't really think it even matters.
I would... attack, right?
Yep. Tracker on... Well,
If I play this first, he might die.
maybe my best chance of actually winning the game is just blocking Gearhulk with my Guardian and just hoping I can snowball off this tracker. Because if I just trade Gearhulk, I go to what, 1? Right? Yeah.
5. Yep.
Man, this is close.
If you do this, in combat happen, you'd go to 3. No, 2.
2, right?
If you dub this gives me a chance to kill your guardian. You probably out outs or something if that happens. If I kill your guardian, maybe not.
I think I just have to keep my tracker alive. Just because I really need to basically play another spell next turn to start to pull ahead a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. This is just my gut. I'm gonna block.
Seems like the weakest play.
Weakest play?
So I'm gonna graft your creature and then trample over to kill you. But if you double block, it prevents that for 1. For 2, it just gives me his choices.
I don't think I can beat Grasp either way, though. Just like, you get both my things. I go to 3, so I don't really think playing around it does much.
I don't think. Yeah, I definitely didn't have it last turn. I think I could have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely didn't have it last turn.
So, yeah, I don't know. My hand is the land and spell queller, so basically I just want to try to crack my thing and play 2 3-mana spells next turn, because maybe that can actually pull me back ahead.
You're gonna die.
But yeah,
Alright.
it's an interesting game. All right, back here for game 5. I'm on the play, and I have a very straightforward hand. But we'll see what happens.
Oh, he had a mulligan of 6. But I like what I got going on. I got some ways to recur card advantage. I have 2 pieces of interaction. Looking for... I do really like this card. I think I'm going to bottom it for another land, a source of energy maybe. Yeah.
Cool.
Actually, I think this might be more important than this right now. This one at least didn't die to a shock. Whatever. Go.
That was a good draw.
Cool.
Gain energy, and I'll oath that. Go.
Well, it's proactive-ish. Go. Proactive-ish.
Gain an energy. Guardian this.
Alright.
Go.
Shoot. We'll shoot. That's what you got, 2.
Yeah, that's why this card was so good. It's not only did I get to kill 2 creatures, but just puts him on the backswing, and he probably has to try to build his board this turn. He might just die to the combo.
Cast one of these 2 spells right here. If he has 2 Saheelis, then what's going to die? I don't want that to happen.
That's pretty unlikely.
This is much worse against Spell Queller, though. Rogue Refiner. Man. Alright. Just leave him up and go while I look at him and process my life.
Alright, I'm just going to lead on a tune. Get, just planes, I guess.
You get. Go 1E.
Net 1 energy. Attack for 1.
Okay, alright.
Go.
Kind of stuck. Maybe weak, but I think it's the last turn this card does anything. Yep, go.
Yeah, that's not bad for you. Hit.
Alright, 15 life.
Go.
Alright, dead to a lot. Dead to a lot. Okay, go.
Hit everything.
Could I get burned out by Oath of Chandra this game and little pings? Probably not. Where block that.
Guardian, take 5. 10. And I'll play a tune, get Mountain, and pass the turn.
Something like a Whirler Virtuoso could really get me good. Okay. That may be able to come back here.
Yeah.
Maybe. Think. What do you whack me for if you kill this? Go to 4, just be
6.
Be dead-ish. Whatever.
Alright, 17.
Go. I think I want to make this tracker a 4-3 before anything else really happens. Okay, cast some spells. Kind of. If I attack with both, what happens to me? Do I know? I know one of your cards, right? It's probably one is a basic land?
Yeah.
Did I even the one I looked at? Oh, you tuned for that recently. Okay. What if I attack with both? What happens? I gain 3 life. I guess that's all I really know that happens. Whatever. So.
Yeah, I'm just going to take this opportunity to try to get Cletus off the board. Don't think I can beat a removal spell.
Maybe I will. I don't know if I need Cletus. I think I need to kill Felidar Guardian. Or Felidar Guardian more than anything. So I'd have 2 zombies plus probably another creature in play versus this Servant of the Conduit. I guess that's okay. I would grass this. So
Sure.
I think that's great. I think I can manage.
Okay. Yeah,
Cletus.
you're just setting up with zombies in play.
No, I'm out of zombies. No. Okay, that's kind of a zombie. Anyway, ordering that first.
Okay.
You're taking 3 damage, going to 14.
I was just confused for a second. Yeah. So 13 to 14. You have 2 zombies.
Some weird looking zombies over here. Yep. Good.
Okay. Fifth of Nissa.
Alright.
Could be good.
See if you find Saheeli in that, and I would have died.
Nope.
Did not. Okay. 13, 14. Then I can start giving business. Four fours. Whatever, just cast this right now. See, I'll put counters on things. I want a 4-4 and a 4-3 attacking, perhaps. And a 3-3.
I don't think setting the 3/3 does anything.
You dub it, but go to 6, and have a lot in play. I'm doing it.
All right, double 3/3.
And take 8, go 6.
Yep.
All right. Yep. Done.
Dang. Ooh, that's not good. All right, I died.
Target.
Bleh.
All right, here for the conclusion of black-green aggro versus 4-color kind of Saheeli, not Jeskai, green for acceleration kind of stuff. My deck felt a little bit favored, the black-green deck. Bunch of interaction, Grasp of Darkness good, Walking Ballista good, try and aggressive mine out of the board. Can really make some really big creatures get past the removal that the Saheeli deck has access to. Especially Vertigo Gear Hulk just puts all the creatures this size way out of control, especially with Walking Ballista. So it felt good. I'm not sure if the energy version is the way to go. It might be Delirium with a Mind Rack Demon and Grim Flayer, the Brenda Candio version might be a little bit better. We'll see that later on. Either thought earlier this week or later this week. It's going to be somewhere. But what do you think about your deck?
Yeah, I think that this deck is kind of fundamentally unfavored. So like the A plan of just like playing a Walking Ballista and then developing your battlefield and maybe leaving up a Grasp of Darkness on like turn 4 through 6 or whatever is probably good enough to beat the combo the majority of the time. Obviously, sometimes you just don't draw those cards, but for the most part, you have enough interaction to deal with the combo itself. And then once the game goes a little bit later, like Tom said, Gear Hulk and just generally having larger creatures. We never even saw Winding Constrictor go out of control, but that's something you can do easily. Just turn 2 Winding Constrictor, turn 3 Rishkar, and then you have a 4/5 and a 4/4 that I can just never fight in combat. So yeah, it's tough. I think that this might not be the best way to go. I kind of agree. Maybe just Jeskai, more like a control slanted deck, is better because the appeal of this deck, other than the fact that like the Oath of Nissus synergy is so powerful, is that you kind of have this B plan of just like playing some medium-sized creatures that put some pressure on your opponent. But when all of your opponent's creatures are just gigantic, then it doesn't really matter. So
I did like green for Rogue Refiner. It's one of my favorite cards. Of course, you have fixing with Attune with Ether and serving a conduit and stuff. Maybe you just want the Felidar Guardian with things like Oath of Chandra. Maybe just the Jeskai color cards, maybe Cloud Blazer, whatever. Just things that kind of fill the place of what Reflection Mage could have been in the deck. Just more really fair stuff.
Yeah, I think Oath of Chandra, Oath of Jace are both really powerful interactions with Felidar Guardian, which you should probably be doing. And then even you can like blink your Gear Hulks or whatever, which is obviously super sweet. But yeah, I mean, we'll see if this deck is still got legs or whatever. But I think this matchup in particular is a little unfavored.
All right, so this weekend there's going to be the Pro Tour in Dublin. Also going to be SCG Regionals. You can find that at the top right of the SCG page, starcgames.com/SCG Regionals should be the link to it if you just want to type it in all directly and stuff. But Michael will be at the Pro Tour. I'll probably be at Regionals or just on the couch watching the Pro Tour, chilling out like a potato. But if you go to Regionals, it's just I'm probably going to be at the one in South Carolina if I go to it, or North Carolina, some kind of Carolina.
Whichever one's closest to Virginia happens to be at Carolina.
Not good at Magic, not too good at geography. Yeah, that's all I got.
Later, guys.
Bye.